Brooklyn Independent Television.
Inspired by Patrick Swayze's 1989 film Roadhouse and started by celebrity chef Dale Talde, Pork Slope has become a neighborhood favorite. It's nestled in what used to be Aunt Susie's, offering up traditional American fare, mouth-watering barbecue, and a marvelous selection of local beers and whiskeys. The kitchen serves till 2 a.m., the bar pours till 4, and the music is straight up rock and roll.
For us, it was an amalgamation of these ideas of these dive bars that we had all gone to in our youth. You know, I'm honestly honored to be in a neighborhood that is, picking up what we're putting down. People like what we do. We don't make everybody happy, but our goal is to make everybody happy. My journey kind of started in 05. I was out of work for about 8 months in 05, and I kind of saw that as a sign for me to pursue a dream to move to New York and cook here in New York. And New York is the mecca of restaurants and food. Opened Morimoto, and then after that moved over to Budokan, and was there for about 6 years. Was blessed enough to be part of a reality TV show called Top Chef. Was on 2 seasons of that, and my second season I kind of said, hey, you know what, I'm ready to do my own thing now. Come hell or high water, I want to open my own restaurant. I want to see my vision of food and service and kind of an experience followed through. It just happened I met Dave and John. They were in the process actually of opening Thistle Hill Tavern, and I was like, hey, would you guys be interested in partnering up and being, to open a restaurant?
One day Dale was like, oh, you guys are building a place. Can I come and pick your brain? I really want to open up a place someday. And next thing he's like, man, I'd really like to open a restaurant with you guys. And me and Dave were like, really? 2 years later, now we got 3, all in Park Slope.
Dale was always interested in what we were doing, being an old friend of mine. Started talking about us opening another restaurant together. We opened up Talde, and shortly after opening up Talde, we opened up Pork Slope. I love Park Slope. We love living here and having our businesses here. It's a small town in a big city. Oftentimes when people come to the restaurant and I ask where they're from, they say Manhattan. I love to make the joke of, where's that, over in New Jersey? Because Brooklyn's really where it's at for us. I mean, that's the only borough that I'm concerned with.
David worked in the restaurant business. I worked in the restaurant business. We used to go out drinking and complaining about our bosses all the time. Like, oh, if I owned a place, what I would do differently. And one day he just called me up. He goes, I found a place that might be perfect. And I fell in love with the place too. And we opened it and started building.
The East Village that is so saturated with great restaurants, super saturated with phenomenal restaurants. When you could come to Park Slope and give a restaurant to an underserved community that's, needs places to eat, needs places to go have a drink after work. And so we started looking around here, and that's kind of how Talde happened, and that's how Pork Slope happened. They really convinced me that, hey, this is a market that's underserved. Stop thinking about yourself and think about your guests. It really changed my mind on kind of how I view restaurants.
We believe, because it's what we like, that beer and whiskey goes really great with pork products and pulled pork sandwiches and great cheeseburgers and even tater tots for that matter. And it's not that you can't get other things other than beer and whiskey here, but it's definitely the thing we highlight. I think I have a basket of buffalo shrimp every time I walk in the doors. And it's basically a buffalo chicken wing sauce, but done with shrimp. And then, the porky melt. I have a hard time not having one of those every time I walk in as well.
This is our Pork Slope Porky Melt. So our sandwich starts with a 5.5 ounce homemade bratwurst sausage, and we fold shredded sharp cheddar into it. And this goes onto our seasoned griddle flat top. It just cooks through, so it takes about 5.5, 6 minutes on each total. We press it down, we smash the patty down to get a nice little crust onto the sausage patty. So the sandwich is essentially a play on a patty melt, which is typically rye bread, ground beef, a hamburger, and griddle onions, usually Swiss, and some rye bread. So our version is pork, and then instead of Swiss, we use cheddar. But we butter our bread, and the bread gets toasted. The sausage patty gets more cheese, and splash of butter to melt the cheese. Onions go on and warm through. Bread gets a nice liberal amount of mustard. Patty goes down. So do the onions. And that's our pork slope porky melt. At the end of the day, this is a bar. We wanted to focus on this being a bar that had food. We've made some adjustments because I think the neighborhood is so starved for like this style of food that, food is outweighing liquor, but it's like, get a great burger and some tater tots.
Always very warm and welcoming. And that's kind of what we wanted to do barbecue, we wanted to do a po' boy, we wanted to do a burger. And what goes good with those food, to me, beer and whiskey. Hi, I'm here to make the Irish Rose for you. I was really trying to figure out how I could make a good drink with a little something different. So it starts with a glass of ice. I use a nice Irish whiskey. Give it a good count. With a little bit of lemon juice. Give it a little bit of pep. Some triple sec to add a tad of sweetness. Give it a good shake. And then the real kicker that actually, believe it or not, makes the drink perfect is a shot of red wine. That's it.
So this is our pork slope chicken nuggets. It starts off with 10 ounces of cubed all-white chicken meat that's been marinated in a little bit of yogurt, Frank's Red hot sauce, and sriracha. We give it a light dusting of rice flour. And then it gets our rice flour batter. This has cayenne pepper, water, rice flour, black pepper, some salt. A lot of people come in and say, do you have any gluten-free options? And when you tell them that, oh, we have fried chicken that's gluten-free, a lot of times there's, they're a little weary, but then you tell them, no, I promise you it's gluten-free. Then it just goes to our fryers. That's gonna cook for about 10 minutes. So these are about done now. When they come out, they get drained. And they get tossed in a fairly traditional fried chicken spice mix. Black pepper, cayenne, paprika, salt, a little bit of coriander. They get put in a basket. So here are our pork slope chicken nuggets. We serve them with a side of honey mustard and sweet and sour sauce. The inspiration was McDonald's chicken nuggets, so we wanted to offer all the sides at the same nuggets that McDonald's offers.
Down here at Pork Slope, we're trying every day to be that great neighborhood joint where everybody knows your name when you walk in, where it's just the bar that you want to be at, where the food is tasty, the servers are friendly, the bartenders know how to make you smile. I think that our neighborhood, feels like we're doing our job. They keep lining up, and we're really happy about that.
Watch this and other Brooklyn Independent Television episodes online at breakartsmedia.org/BIT.